There cannot be another one, please!
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Oh! Oh, I'm surprised the dude up there doesn't absolutely hate me.
Let's talk about our right to work.
What about it, your right to work?
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down?
Why should
We're
I?
here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking no.
We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work!
He chants at the gates.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps the people see us talking. Cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Well, what kind of a cause are we talking about?
People, rights of workers to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
But from what I've seen, it isn't gainful, right? There's got to be a reason they're striking. I mean, it's weird having all the workers on the board, because that makes the business messy. Everywhere needs leaders. You need people to be able to make decisions, and other people... I don't know, because if it is going to work nicely and fluid, and like, not everyone will have different opinions and stop each other from making any decisions and therefore stagnating, it's fine. But if which they almost definitely will not be able to do, because there's so very many of them, people have different thoughts. So it is stupid. I kinda support the Scabs. His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases, which, okay, so they are idiots just going along with it, okay. I don't think I've chosen any sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers.
I love his lisp.
I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work. Right to work.
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Ask them the questions. Like, why
I have, you prick.
To make a living here? Shame on you.
He bellows to the
We
gates.
have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scab.
The loitering man hollers in return. Well, who are all these strike breakers? Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interest. The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in a time of crisis. If the union fucks don't want to work, they ought to let in those who do want to work. I have a question. The lieutenant looks him in the eye. Why do all these men follow your leadership? You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No, they follow the rules of the market, rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do. Well, what is a strike? When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for people. He shifts uncomfortably in his worker's overalls. Well, what do the strikers want? Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we raises his fist and starts shouting again, have the right to work, blah, 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 blah. What is it? What exactly is your goal here? We were promised work. He points to the gates. We'd be in there working if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Didn't I open the gates? Isn't that why I kicked what's-his-name's ass? And you're unable to breach the entrance? Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. He points up the stairs. Door's locked. Guards blocking the way to the access panel. Well, I did that though, didn't I? And I don't mean the scrawny mesque punk either. He points to the dock worker idling on the staircase. I mean head measurer, whatever he is. Wait, you can't get by Measurehead? But I got by Measurehead. I kicked him in the face. Yeah, I saw your ballerina moves up there. Man spits out a yellow claw. Oh, come on. In a real fight, those acrobatics will get you killed faster than a bullet. Caught him off guard. It only happens once. Now he's alert, standing on a narrow bridge. My men are tired and hungry. You considered storming in, like all of you? Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm pretty sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look. Okay, oh, alright. Quickly scan the crowd for black people. Oh, there is. Okay. So I thought you just hated his, the Seminese for a second. I don't know if he is Seminese. I think they're like a specific island race, but that was a bad way of putting it, sir. It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home. At least for now, if you can't get in anyway. No! They will give up eventually or get drunk, leave the barn unguarded, then we charge. Man rubs his jaw. Perfect lightly bearded square wedge. Well, I'm just gonna go now. Did I beat up Measurehead at the wrong moment? Is it now a problem that I beat up Measurehead? Oh, fuck!
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
It was just something I had to do. Our personal dynamic has changed. A little. He means very little. I can't even beat him up again. Oh, he lets me go by? No. No, he does not. Did I really miss that container? Are you fucking kidding? Oh, I shouldn't have beat him up. Why did I didn't even know why I was kicking his ass. I thought I was just kicking his ass because he was an asshole. But no. No, now I've made it a lot harder. Okay, well, I can't help out those guys yet, but to be fair, it didn't even become a task. So maybe I shouldn't be helping those guys. They haven't really given me a reason to. I'm not sure which side to take yet. Grad Factory of Magnets and Miracles, U49. A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. Look in the window. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed, and you can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. Well, what kind of stickers and insignia? The driver has adorned this space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. I will assume that's the racist cunt. What about the back seat? The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. Front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, The Man from Hjemdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies. Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. The lieutenant nods towards the racist lorry driver. You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy? Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine. I wonder if I can talk to him about that. Gave me XP, so would only make sense. Dude, you want to fucking look at this thing? What are you doing? Foreign car, kept in good condition. Okay. Man, there's so many people. This is a big-ass area, huh? A little bit of money I can just steal out the back. I mean, I'm still on the quest to collect a shitload of money. There's, ooh, a nice little white tank top. I'm sure I'll look beautiful in it. Where is it? Physical instrument versus conceptualization. Oh, I'm so hairy. Ew. I mean, I like my conceptualization boost, I guess. Just a shame it takes away, the other thing. I don't know why we don't just wash it. Alright, hello, who are you? Pale driver. Small wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. The photo, an what the fuck? The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. It's the warmth of winter's night's fire. Maybe she could give you some comfort and shelter, some cigarettes, some food money. Maybe she's your grandma? Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead. Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask you some questions. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her. Well, I guess we need to get her attention. The lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
Distracted a woman. Better to leave her alone. Why?
Why?
I just told you why.
Well, if you say so. Didn't actually even give me a choice there. Oh man, I love the world! It's gorgeous! Horseback monument. Oh, I like the zoom out. An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing towards the sea. Looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. Who's this? A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philippe III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philippe II the Opulent, and father of Philippe IV, the Insane." Well, I'm going to leave for a sec, and then I'm going to go into our encyclopedia knowledge, because I really don't want to lose this. It would be embarrassing if I did. Of course. It's just something that is not worth losing. It's so pointless that I'm not losing to this. There we go. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philippe was known for his profligacy. In what way? Well, he blew through the whole nation treasury, starting the decline of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anticentennial revolution, and an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola fuck me game. Shorten your words! How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury? Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth, Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it Solorum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed like a normal person. The man certainly knew how to live. Thank you, Necktie. The thing is, the king, he can do anything. Oh, a deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit. But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction. The what now? You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Wonderful. So he was addicted to nose candy. A bloated druggie? That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the fuck me, I hate saying this word, Insulindian Bay. So, what is nose candy? Cocaine. This is a lot to process. His Majesty's courtiers helped him connect with the higher realms. Okay, was he buried now? Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. What happened to the statue? The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. I've stopped calling it mayonnaise now, well done me. Most historians think that the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it to even finer pieces. Well, who restored the monument? Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler in Revachol, in the poorest part of the city. The statue was supposed to capture the moment and it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time. A rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit. That's brilliant! So funny and nihilistic. I really don't get art. It's stupid. Neither do people in Martinez. Statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by left-leaning working class. Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism. But you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philippe III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the fuck, what's hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life. I thought we might have got a thought from that. There's so many thoughts, and I've barely got any of them so far. I don't know how this has happened. A bold slogan. Humanox covers the truck. Okay. Well, we've also got this to look. There's so much to look at. Oh, I didn't realize that it was up there. I forgot that it zoomed out. I forgot what it looked like. I thought it was called horseback, and I didn't understand why for a while. Alright, come here. Who are you? Well, I know who you are, but can I ask you about your truck? No. Alright, well, that's fine. I'm gonna make my way into the... Closed for winter, please use main entrance. Oh, yeah. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Okay. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." That's a lovely name for a street. Oh, wait. I forgot there was a box. Where is that box? Give me the box. Where is the box? I could have sworn I saw the box here. Oh, it's here. Okay. You can get that. Go. Oh, you can get it from here? For fuck's sake, you're so confusing. Oh, goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. I thought I was going to be able to steal from it. What a disappointment. Alright, well, let's make our way in here and loot the kitchen. Soundtrack is very atmospheric, even if it is... I don't know you, you're new. Wonder if I can talk to you yet.
Hello again, sweetie. I see you met up with your colleague.
I sure did, she looks at the lieutenant. The lieutenant nods politely. Her eyes move up and down your person as though taking your measurements. Her attention is... scientific. Who's Sweetie?
Why? You are, officer.
Maybe I am?
I found anyone to be sweet to.
She smiles conspiratorially. Okay. I had once, and I lost her.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself.
Why do you look like 30 here and 90 there? What's happened? You didn't even actually do it.
I see you met up with your
What the
colleague.
fuck? Does that mean you like me?
With your moustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Oh, hell yeah, I am.
You're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
Too married. In another time and place, she might have floated back. That ship sailed long ago.
I'm Lena. My husband...
Okay, I feel like that was meant to happen last time.
...with our friend Gary just down the street. But I come here for tea when they're away.
Good old Gary. Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses. She looks up, smiling. Miss Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot. You seem to be in a chair. Oh, God. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. Yes, officer, you look rather dazed, like a stunned fox, but surely things can't be that bad. She won't judge you, no matter what you say. Yeah. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. Oh my. Takes a moment to process. You know where we are, right? The Whirling and Rags cafeteria? It was on my keys. That's right. And where is the Whirling and Rags cafeteria located? The edge of civilization. No, in Revachol. Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. All I know is that Revachol used to be really cool in the 30s. The new disco dancing. Seems like a lifetime ago. Her eyes are filled with light reflected off those gilded years when the city seemed full of possibility. Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. Well, I've seen that child throwing stones at the body. A rare jewel in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners. There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost. Speaking of history, do you know what year it is? Yes? Is it 51? Hey, the spring of 51. I don't know what she just gave me. A kind green ape pen, sure. That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded. Relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders. I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Oh, fuck. Cop, we're living under the cop regime. That'd be cool. Intelligent machines determine the freest market possible, and everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Our leaders are fierce warriors who Nope. I'd like to think that it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. I don't think any of these are correct. I mean, maybe the radio is being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners, and women. Or some kind of... It's gotta try this, right? No, sadly not. Unfortunately, Revachol is under what's called a special administrative region, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have. It's market-driven. So, we're sort of like a duchy. Like the fucking subjugated state. Meaning, buying is voting. Okay, not good. Not good. If there's no government, how come there are cops? Oh dear. She suddenly looks very worried. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged. So, how did I do? No, that was me, sorry. You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word it's very odd. A sigh. Lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook. But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what this world needs. While I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. What's this revolution? A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. What does that have to do with there not being any cops? It has something to do with everything, really. I don't know how to explain it better. I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you? Well, who could tell me more? Someone more educated in sweeping matters? Maybe you should ask the lieutenant. No. Oh, sorry. What is his voice again? No. He looks away. I'm not an encyclopedia. And I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective. Of course. She turns to you. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. Well, I found him. You seem to be in a chair. Yes, dear, I am a paraplegic. Paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height or a grenade explosion. I'm sorry, it was... Well, let's ask if she fought in a war, why not? No, dear, I'm not quite that old, although I was injured in the line of duty. Were you a mountaineer? Nothing so glamorous, dear, though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak. What did you do then? I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company. Wow, that was the line of duty, wasn't it? You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays. She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway. There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago. How do you like to roll with me? Her eyes light up. Whatever do you mean? I want you to be my wheeled chair partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Sequence killers? Oh my. She sounds impressed. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie. A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I know. But there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural. I can assure you with absolute certainty there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez. Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. She turns to you. I won't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie. Why? 3 heads are better than 2. Thank you, but... She looks out of the window most wistfully. Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place. You see? I'd slow you down. She turns back to you with a hopeful glint in her eye. Perhaps another time. Yes, when your legs miraculously start working. I'm going to ask you for money, because you are apparently rich. Her expression becomes very serious. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck? If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth. Oh, tugging her heartstrings. Oh, I'm such a bastard. Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear. Oh my god, that was impressive. It isn't easy for me to ask this of everyone, but I'm at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me. Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me. But she unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it onto your palm. I could give you this to pawn, just to tide you over. Wonderful. He has a pin. The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind him. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads Saint Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races. I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money. Aww. But also, where can I? Across the plaza, old stone facade. I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money. Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back. About your pin. I decided I'm not going to pawn it. You should have it back. Oh, thank you, dear. I confess, I'm glad to see it again. Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events. There we go. I made her happy, even though I didn't even leave the conversation. I don't need that. Alright, items. We got this. I guess I could pawn that for $1. Can I wield it? No. Can I wield anything else? We need more tools, don't we? Okay, I like how I had that conversation with a paraplegic woman while just waving around a crowbar in my hands. Fantastic. You're still not awake, dude. Are you dead?